spring, 14 special women experience a retreat like no other. It's called Casting for Recovery. Casting for Recovery is a nonprofit organization enhancing the lives of breast cancer survivors by providing retreats designed to promote and support mental and physical healing.
My name is Susan Gates, and I'm a retreat leader with Casting for Recovery. I've been a volunteer for 9 years, and I started the Texas program in 2005, and hopefully next year, with all of the interest we've had, we will expand to 2 retreats a year. The program started in Vermont in 1996. It was started by a reconstructive surgeon and a professional fly fisher, and now we have retreats all across the country.
These retreats combine the meditative qualities of the fly fishing experience with counseling and medical expertise. In fact, the simple motion of casting is similar to therapies recommended for post-surgery or radiation recovery. Nationally, Casting for Recovery has held over 300 retreats, serving more than 4,000 women. With the help of more than 800 volunteers actively involved in the program, including planning coordinators, medical professionals, therapists, fly fishing instructors, and even alumni who return as volunteers.
My favorite part of the weekend is having the participants come and start to fish in our stream here at Joshua Creek Ranch. It's probably one of the most beautiful places in Texas. The women get to experience being in the river. A lot of them never have even spent a lot of time outdoors. They spend a beautiful time in the river. It's so peaceful, it's so beautiful, and then the best part about it is when they catch a fish and they're so excited. So that sharing of nature, a lot of times they don't ever experience that before, and then their sharing of learning something new over the weekend is just a great experience for me.
The community of fly fishing here in Texas is, although fly fishing in general is a small sport, the people that are involved with it here in Texas are a very strong knit group. Most of us know key people around the state, and we cross paths and interact at events and on the water and through different clubs. And one of the things that's been truly amazing to me is how strongly supported the Texas Casting for Recovery has been from our local fishing community, and how the clubs and the members have opened their pockets and have volunteered their time and have been so supportive. And what do you need? What can we give you? How can we support you? And the countless hours that have been spent by the Texas fly fishers sitting at a vise tying the hundreds and hundreds of flies that are given to us. And that's really touching. And this is a sport that's predominantly male, but so many of these men have come and said, my mother, my sister, my wife, my daughter, they've all been touched by it, and it's a way to make a connection that these women in their lives make a connection to what they've experienced and to give back.
And you did that all on your own. So nice. Excellent.
Oh my God, what a birthday.
Yes.
That's the birthday I have.
Happy birthday is right.
Oh my goodness.
It's amazing how I can run into people that I've never met before in the state at a fly fishing event or whatnot. And they know what we're doing, and they're so supportive, and they're so excited and want to help.
Thanks to support from individuals, corporations, other nonprofits, and a generous fly fishing community, the 14 participants attend the 2.5-day retreat at no cost.
Let's try the one I tied.
Okay. Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun. Guaranteed to catch.
There you go. Made with love.
Local volunteer planning teams coordinate the program in their area. The weekend incorporates both fly fishing instruction and social support, ending with a half day of personal guided catch and release fly fishing.
There are so many aspects of the weekend that are enjoyable, but my highlight is when the fishing guides come and hearing these women catching fish and hooping and hollering on the river. And I think one of the years, one of the women said to me when we were all done, she said, "Who would have thought at this point in my life and all the things I've been through in the last couple years that I would be in waders on the river, catching fish and touching fish. And at this point in my life, who would have thought?" And then she cried. You can't experience something like that and not be touched and changed.
All the activities throughout the weekend are appropriate for all age and skill levels and for women in all stages of treatment and recovery, as well as various stages of emotional adaptation to breast cancer.
I had a blast this weekend, and it was very neat to be around women that had a desire to live outside the box and put themselves, since I've had breast cancer, I can't do this, this, and this, and we can, and we had fun, and we shared tons of secrets. They won't leave this place, we hope. And it was very nice to feel pampered. I'm a person that is used to being the one always pampering and giving, and it was, can't express with words what it felt like to be on the other end, continuously being pampered. And you say something and 4 or 5 people are jumping up from the staff just trying to meet your needs and your wishes and whatever you think, and they're just here to serve you this weekend, and you don't see that much anymore. And even though it's a elite group of women to be in, there are perks and benefits. So it's real neat, the friendships and the relationships that were developed this past weekend.
One of the things that I kind of thought was going to happen here was that I would be around a lot of breast cancer women. Since I've never been exposed to many women with breast cancer, I was a little bit afraid of getting around some real down women and spending a weekend with them. And it turned out to be nothing like that. The women here were a blast. Everybody had a great time learning how to fly fish and just have fun. And it was a great experience and would recommend it highly.
What is special about the program to me is how when you first drive up and you walk through the door and you don't know anybody, and everybody is so friendly, and the unity that you come out of the weekend with the women, that's special to me. That you can walk away and I can come back now, and it's been 3 years, and it's like, hey, and it's like I never left. And when you can develop a relationship like that, and there's no fear walking in. I didn't know anybody when I first came up here, and I was like, wow, I wonder how that's gonna be. I don't know anybody. I just signed up online, and I walk in, it's like family. And within a few short hours, you're talking about things from the soul, and you develop a relationship very quickly, and here I am 3 years later, and it's still lasting. That's special to me.
All right, Sandy, how'd you do today?
I did great. I caught 5 fish, and each one got a little bigger.
So how big was your biggest fish?
Well, do I have to tell that? I mean, it wasn't like, was it like this?
No.
Let's see, I think it,
that was Friday night.
about like that.
With continued support and participation, Casting for Recovery will no doubt have a profound effect on thousands more women, helping them forget their struggles and come away with a renewed sense of hope.